Hello, this is Dalen75 Games. Welcome back to another Project 1999 EverQuest video. I am playing as Thajan, my Dark Elf Wizard. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to get much done, other than a bit of soloing out in Western Karana. But we'll see what we can do. I'm asking for a group, see if anyone bites. Okay, so I see a grizzly. I think that's a brown bear. Yeah. Is that wandering spirit? So no, we don't want to get one-shotted by that. So I'll go after this grizzly bear. There are people I think I logged in the night before last, and there was like 2 12s, 13 and a 14. There's a whole bunch of people. I asked for a group, but I didn't stick around after a few minutes. I realized I'm too close. I realized I couldn't group. I didn't have time because I think I used the wrong one. What the heck? Shouldn't it? Wasn't that an A? Or no, it was a PBA. I should be using root. I haven't played in a while. Today's Monday. I haven't played since I think it was Friday of the week before last. So. And I was hoping to get out a video, but I just couldn't. I just don't have freaking time. I really don't. I had a lot of bad sleeping issues. Some of it was due to my kids waking up in the night and wasn't sleeping as well as I should have. And I can't make videos. Really, I can't. Unless I'm well rested and have a clear head, I just can't. I've done it before and it just comes out like crap. I wonder if medium bear pelts are worth anything. I have no room. Yeah, so I want the quality to be better. Yeah. Anybody buy medium bear pelts? I don't even think I've ever heard of that. High quality. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop it. For all I know, it's the rarest of them all. I really wish I had room. Let's go in inventory and destroy it. There is a werewolf that wanders around the area. Just remind that wolf over there reminded me of that. Is that a lion? And there's a spider. Spiders. Everything's green now that I hit 11. There are some bandits that... I keep on running into bandits that are same level as me, and I need to rest more than anything. Sit and rest. Hide. Different. Okay. I am invisible, unless they can see through that. Mist wolf. Young plains ratline. Yeah, I just need time, and so I try to get out 7 videos a week on my channel. Make 7 videos. That's not including the Crusader Kings 2 videos that I put out. Those were done back in July. I mean, it's February 1st today, if you can believe that. It was done back in July of last year. I completed them all. Still putting them out. And, yeah, I think I made about 120 of them in 10 days. It was crazy. I was just marathoning it. They're easy to make, because I don't have to, I mean, I can even make it if I'm not too well rested. There's a lot of it's just reacting to what's going on in the game. I'm not doing a let's role play, so I'm not having to think in character or present some kind of show. And, I mean, I have to be creative, somewhat creative and talkative when I'm making these videos for Project 1999. There was a new patch, just had to download that. It's always funny when I load it up and there's some human, naked human. Well, what's considered naked in the game anyways, but... And it says, I forget what it says. It says something, but I just know right away, oh crap, I must put out a patch. But it's a good game. I'm going to be sticking with this one. I don't know if I ever plan to give it up. That's the other thing, EverQuest Next, no one knows what's happening with it. There hasn't been anything put out since August, so 5 months ago. They've been putting out videos of just content that they're trying to get players to create for their new game world. And I've been watching one guy, he says they're stuck in development hell. And I think it could have a lot to do with being bought. My eyes are itchy. What the... What does that mean? I don't ever remember that in this game. Huh. That's really weird. Okay, I'm gonna like that. Yeah, so it's in development hell. I just want it because it will be a very almost like an interactive game world where, you know, a lot of things happen. It's not just the events like, oh, we're going to build the city of Hallis. Everyone has to contribute, rebuild it, because I think the original was destroyed if you go by the lore. So players have to contribute to that, while there's maybe, say, goblins are trying to stop you, and you have to kill so many... Everything that every player does contributes to it. At least, I'm going on information from back in 2013 when I was really looking into it. But, yeah, and then they have things like, say there's a forest nearby, and there's... Just for example, I'm not saying it's what it is. So there's pixies, and then there's, say, spiders. Evil spiders that, I don't know. Just for example. And so you're a dark elf, you go into there, you don't want good little pixies taking over the forest. So you start killing them, you start taking out nests and stuff like that. The more that you do in the area will actually move back their influence, so they'll no longer spawn in that area, they'll no longer come there, and the spiders will move into that area. So it's kind of, you have like a back and forth till the whole zone, and there's like 3 different levels. Okay, this one area has spiders and pixies, another area has another creatures, and there's 2 sides, and so you can, it's like PvE, but you're influencing the entire region, and they could even throw PvP into there at the same time, so it's really contested. Is that another grizzly? That's not a young plains lion. I'm at 100%. That's a brown bear. It's hard to tell sometimes. Well, we'll go see if I can't take out one of those... That's a guard tower. One of those bandits. Sure, what I can do. I don't think that there's anything in South Karana for me. AVX, obviously. I'm not sure what the lowest level AVX are. They might be in the teens. Could be level 12 for all I know, but... Yeah, these bandits, the even ones, I've fought... There was a grizzly bear right there. Fought them several times, I think about 4 times, and one time I actually lost. Because there's one of them that will cast spells at you. So it's... Oops, I'm doing it again. This time I'll hit it with root. Oh, it's mad. It's coming fast. Losing my lesser shielding. Yeah, so I was actually really looking forward to EverQuest to be like the next generation MMO. It's not just that, it's things like that are all throughout the game, like between cities, there'll be like goblins along the, or orcs, whatever, along the roads, and they'll be attacking players. Thick? I don't know what thick grizzly bear is. If I see a high quality, I'll definitely take it. I have to get rid of something, make room. So they're attacking players, and if you start going and clearing out their camps, then they'll no longer be attacking players. They'll move, right? They'll no longer spawn in that area. They'll either can be completely gone from the area, or they'll restart up again, doing something different. It doesn't have to be just attacking players. I need to at least target something. God, I wish somebody would cast to a Wake of Karana. It's dubious, so I can use that. No, didn't work. I think this is the place where the bandits come. I think actually one of them wanders right around here. I'm in a little bit of danger until... Okay, it's indifferent. Until I'm hiding. That's too bad. I'm not sure what's going on. I think they're still working on it. I think they really made a lot of mistakes because they got rid of... what's his name? I forget his first name, but... Oh, Dave Georgeson. Yeah, he was really good at selling the game. He's very charismatic and makes you see all the positives of what they're trying to do. They fired him as soon as Daybreak Games took over Sony Online. And he was the one that was in charge. I believe it was EverQuest Next. And I can't believe that they did that. But whatever. I think I'm disappointed in Sony Online. I really don't care about Daybreak Games. They've kind of benefited Project 1999, but I don't care. I don't particularly dislike them for any reason. What I have my particular anger towards is Sony selling the Sony Online. I think they're idiots for doing that. And obviously it was a money decision. I'm shrugging right now. I don't know. I don't know the whole story behind that. I just know that Sony Online has really always been there ever since I played MMOs. And now it's no longer there. There's another grizzly over there. I think that EverQuest Next was a big, ambitious project. There's an even bandit. It's going where a whole bunch of other bandits are. I think it was a big, ambitious project, and it's just going to take a while and a lot of money to complete. And I don't know what Daybreak Games is doing, because they would have shut it down if they didn't want that. Obviously, they're trying to cut costs. They fired a few other people, too, as far as I know. I don't know any other names, but yeah, it's too bad. The one thing that they have done for the MMO world in general is put out these ideas. So if they can't carry the torch that they created themselves, then maybe hopefully some other company will pick up on the ideas and actually make a good MMO. But as far as I know, this is the only MMO that I really care for. I still like the Old Republic, and you know, I mean, a lot of people like bashing the game, but I like the story aspect of the Old Republic. I think the story parts were, at least with what I play, were particularly fun and enjoyable. The PvP aspect of the game is really bare bones. At least when I played, they've had 2 expansions, I think, since. So I'm not sure what the second expansion has done, but they needed full-blown PvP areas, not arenas, not just battlegrounds. They need whole zones, like they had in Warhammer Online. That's what I was thinking they were doing, because they had Mythic helping them with their PvP part of the game, helping BioWare with that. Mythic is the one that created Dark Age of Camelot and Warhammer Online. So whatever happened with that, I guess maybe they had a lot of epic plans. There were battlegrounds in it. It's just that it was so unused whenever I went there. You might see like 3 people in the whole damn zone. And that's for either side. That's for both sides, I mean. Oh, wait. No. I couldn't tell who was on the other side. That would be just my side, that's right. So I'd be lying if I said it was for both. You could talk to other players in that game, but only when you're up, like in Say. Only in Say. You can't send them tells or mail or anything like that. Should be using lesser shielding. You have to go look for that grizzly bear. Is that the one I killed? Yeah. Yeah, that's the only one. I'd revisit it just to... I don't know, I mean... Whoop. Mist Wolf. Well, could have been a lot worse. I know it's taking a little bit of a chance by not being hidden. What is this calling to me? Oh, there's a grizzly bear right there, I think. But this game is really the only MMO I really care to play. What I might do in the future, and it'll be a few years from now for my Let's Roleplay, is put the Old Republic 1 and 2 on, and then complement that. A rabid grizzly. That's different. Oops, I'm using... Why am I hitting 3? I have no idea why I'm using 3. I'm playing... I just put a post... I should be rooting the damn thing. Post on Facebook saying I finished Fallout 4. I did. I finished basically every part of the game. There's 4 factions that you can join. I finished... I mean, you can't join them all at once, unlike previous Bethesda games, where you can usually join everything. But no, couldn't. But I finished the one. I had a lot of fun. It was actually one of the more entertaining games I've ever played in my life, I have to say. I just really like what they've done with Skyrim. Skyrim / Fallout 4. The game looks... I know it's using it's using the original Morrowind, heavily modified over the years, since 2002, the original Morrowind engine. I forget what that's called. Putrid bear hide. This is a thing... Oh, okay, no trade. That's obviously for a quest. That could be a rare spawn. Well, it gave me experience. That's all I care about. I'm almost halfway through to the next level. And I don't have enough mana. There's the grizzly over there. Yeah, I just really like the game world. I'll never forget in Skyrim going to the first little town. Is it River Run or something like that? Or whatever it is called. Everyone who's played it will know what I'm talking about. And it's just like you look up the mountainsides. It's beautiful, beautiful scenery. Yeah, I know it's a game, but it's still to me beautiful because I tend to use my imagination, and I have actually been out in the woods before in my life quite a few times. When I was younger, out with my dad, motorbiking and going out shooting with the .22 gun, shooting small animals for fun. Yeah, it's, you know, not really cool, but hitting target like cans is probably a better use for them. But shooting small animals like not squirrels. I don't think I've ever killed that, but like what were they? Chipmunks and things like that. We have gone after bigger things like marmots, which are a pest. I remember this one lake that we went to. It's Lac Lejeune in British Columbia. I used to go there several times when I was young. And this one place, I don't know what it was. It was just like a 10-minute dirt bike ride from the campground. It would have fenced off, but you can go through it. I think it may have had a... I don't even know if it had a... Not fully fenced off, like it was an open part for you to drive through. And there's two or three buildings. It may have been like a lodge at one time, but it was abandoned. And hundreds of marmots all over the place. These things are the size of small dogs. They're big. And we did shoot a few of those. And I remember we came back the next year. We came out there. Now that I think of it, that guy may not have been working for the owner, or he might not have been the owner. There's some guy with a rifle sitting next to his truck out there. The rifle was pointed in the air. I think he had exterminated all of the marmots, but he may have been the owner. He may have just been some jerk like we were out shooting animals, but obviously no one cared. They had dug underneath. They're like these, like buildings like these, same color. Obviously not the same look or anything, but underneath they would dig huge holes. A small kid could probably fit through. And just the whole place they're all undermined with all these marmots, just enormous. Marmots are like, they're some kind of, I think they're a rodent. They're huge though. They're like prairie dog, but like 10 times, maybe 10 times the size. They're big. Probably about the size of, say, a Shih Tzu or something, or bigger than that. Lhasa Apso. And that's how I actually learned the South Park episode where it showed when something dies that it takes a big dump, right? Stupid. I don't know about a dump, but I know that the animals will piss themselves when they're killed. It's nasty. I explained that to my niece the other day because she didn't quite understand what I was talking about. I said it in nicer words than that, but she's gonna be 13, so she's not a little kid anymore. But yeah, animals do that because you lose all control of your bowels, right? You lose your muscle control; it's just gone. As an example, I had like he was actually my supervisor when I was working construction about 12 years back now. He had it's really kind of a nasty accident. He was leaning over on his ladder to try to cut something with his what do you call those big blades that cut through plastic and stuff like that. And he actually cut it, but because he was in a precarious position, he went too far and slashed all the tendons in his wrist. And he said as soon as that happened, his whole hand just went limp. He had no control over it anymore. Bizarre. Apparently the other guy working with him went because this is a serious thing. Dude could have died. He didn't die. He lived through it, obviously. But he was actually out for about 6 months and came back to work. So everything was fine. I think it would have taken a few years for... He may not have had 100% control over the hand like before because the tendons were cut. If I'm saying the right thing, tendons. Whatever it was. But apparently, you know how shrimp look, right? How it's like bulging? And that's how it looked on either side of the cut. Like, I guess the muscles were like bulging out. Oh. The other guy that worked with him was saying how disgusting it looked, but you don't do that when somebody has on it. He was saying it right to his face, and the paramedics were giving him a dirty look, like, shut the hell up, buddy. Oh, that's gross. Oh. Don't ever try that at home, kids. Never. Yeah, that was probably the worst accident that ever happened on the job when I was working with the guys. Nothing bad ever happened to me. I tell you, when I have the table saw, though, not the table saw, the what do you call those? Of course, all these words are eluding me. It's not a table saw. It's one that you hold in your hand. I cannot remember the name of it. I used it quite a few times. But when it's like, it's free. You hold it in your hand and you just put a board in front of you and you go across, make your mark and then cut across it. I held onto that thing as hard as I could. I heard some horror stories, like a guy I worked with, another guy that taught me how to paint at the time. He told me he worked with this guy who was pretty heavy, pretty big belly, and he was using it, the same saw, and hit something on the board and came back at him and sliced his gut right open. But because he was so heavy, it didn't get through to the organs. It just cut the fat. He had a pretty big belly. Lucky son of a bitch. Anyways, I'm gonna move on because I hate discussing accidents like that. Just, oh, this he's the even one. Now, if I pull him, these farmers are not quite right. They're aiding the bandits, or they're just bandits disguising themselves as farmers. Oh, that's my next target. This is gonna be like grizzly bears. It's gonna be a little bit of a boring video. I'm not sure what else to do. I mean, I could try to get into City of Mist again. I haven't been able to play my Shadow Knight since then, unfortunately. Just really pressed with time. Of course, my son, my 4-year-old, was sick. So that's, yeah, it's just, and my wife's working. It's just been a lot of, lest I want to lose a lot of sleep at night, I just won't be able to really make a video. It's hard, it's really not easy to make a good video that's entertaining. I'm sure I have hit and misses with my Project 1999 EverQuest videos. For some reason, almost 10,000 views on a Rogue and Unrest. I'm not sure what's so exciting about it. I think I've done better videos, but it could be just the name. Rogue and Unrest. Unrest is a very popular place, especially for people who aren't playing the game anymore. Okay, so here's the grizzly bear. It's out of range. There's no bandit. There's usually a bandit that walks around here. I've actually had a few requests for a next wizard video. He's hit, and I'm facing the wrong way and cast the wrong spell. That's okay. I'm sure I could even melee the thing if I wanted to. But I'll be pretty low in health afterwards. So I'm actually not sure just how loud I am. I know the last 2 videos I made for Dragon Age Inquisition, I wasn't loud enough. I don't think. Not in general. And the reason is I have new headset. Just for the speakers. Take the chunk of meat. What am I doing for supplies? I've got 33. I can always go out. Oh, I can sell. Yeah, I can go to West Karana if I want to. Rabbit grizzly again. Yeah, the gypsy camp. I can go sell there if I want. So yeah, this headset actually really covers my ears like snugly. It's the Flux Steel series. Great sound. Like I was playing it. My son was in the room with me, and I was able to play Fallout 4, and I was hearing things clearer and things that I never really... It didn't sound like that without the headset on, the headphones. And wow, it's really good quality. People are making reviews off of Best Buy where I bought it, and they just said it only was $40 Canadian, so it's a really good quality. One thing I am a little concerned is because I had a Logitech one before. It lasted me about 9 years, actually. Maybe about 8.5 years. I did drop it a few times. I think that's added to the left speaker not working anymore. It's no good to record videos like that, though. But yeah, I'm just worried that for cheaper quality headsets or whatever, electronics, anything in general, actually, one drop and it could just be done. So I think the reason why it was dropping is the cord gets tangled around my right armrest, because that's where it goes down. The tower is right. I'm actually leaning against it with my right knee, and it gets tangled in that. And then when I pull away with the chair, it just I take the headset off and I pull away. Like even if I rest the headset on the counter, the table, the desk, I pull away and it grabs it and then it just falls on the floor. That's happened to me probably about half a dozen times with the last headset. But it lasted a long time. I spent, was it 27 American? I got it down in the US back in 2007 to play World of Warcraft with. And that one's blue, but I'm pretty sure there's guys next to it. See, if I had invisible, he's moving. If he moves away, I'm gonna go grab him. Damn. Lizard? Maybe I shouldn't be that aggressive. I should see who's actually in the zone at the time. I've done that before. Oh, there's like no one here. There's a 25 enchanter. It's not even... No point. I'm at 100. There's a rabbit? Grizzly bear. And there's a rabbit around here too. Rabid grizzly. A farmer. That guy is... There's an even. Where's the blue bandit? Did he take off? Yeah, so when I have this headset on, the headphones, it's just, it covers my ears so I don't hear things as clearly as before outside of the game. It's a good thing, because you'll be able to hear things better in game, but... So I can't hear how loud my voice is, and it was just way too low. Not way too low, just too soft. So that's a farmer, right? And is there anybody else in there? Yes, see? I would have had 2 blue bandits had I pulled. Maybe 3. That could kill me. Wish that they would wander away. See, even if there was a bandit, I think even one that was hanging out on the side here, if I pull that, it still might pull everything inside. So that bandit that's even has moved. And I don't know what's inside. That's him. How is it that I can target the dude's shadow? Yeah, I can. I can target his shadow. Weird. Maybe part of it is leaning through? So here's a blue bandit come from inside, but... Yeah, they just keep wandering back and forth. There's really... Maybe now I can get that one inside. If there is one inside. Watch I don't run into a grizzly and pull a bandit at the same time. So, I think that there's one bandit left, or did they all move? What the heck? I only saw 2 come out of there. Oh. They opened the door and they're kind of huddling inside. Well, I can't do anything about that. I think that one of them actually wanders down here. I've killed a bandit down here. Oh, what's this? What's this? It's an even bandit. That's... He may cast spells, but I think the one that was the half-elf. I'm gonna try it on this barbarian. If he doesn't cast spells, then he'll be easy. I think he's like a... No, I think he's like a warrior. So, as long as I can keep him rooted, he's mine to toy with. I should be further back. He resisted. He's at 60%. My mana's at 43. I don't mind if I have to melee a bit. Yeah, now he's at 19. Another firebolt should just about take him down. I'll just... Oh, he's done. That went well. I didn't see how much mana I had, or sorry, experience I had before. This is too much to ask for bronze or fine steel at this level. I guess it depends where you go. The Nightbright sisters like to give bronze. I'm not sure what level they are. Are they 12 or 13? But they're around my level that I am now, within a few. Yeah, the farmers are ready to attack. And it's not just because I'm a dark elf. When I kill these, it says Karana residents get better. Now, I would assume that that's the farmers. I've been in a group and killed a lot of these bandits. Well, that dude is there. 14. A necro and me, a wizard, could actually take out bandits pretty good. Oh no, can you fear kite at level 14? Yes, it would depend on your spells up to level 12 as a necromancer. Well, I'll wait till my mana comes back. Should just be a couple minutes on my end. Bandits don't like bears. I don't know if there's anything else I can, like any other bandits I can get. I don't know. Oh, what is this? It looks like another same type. Let's grab her. Now, unless she's a shaman, she's not going to be casting anything. She's a barbarian. That was close. She's coming again. Got her. She stunned me, though. Yeah, I didn't die to melee. I died to that even bandit was using... You're at 15%. Why are you here? Yeah, that's not how the rules work. You're supposed to be running. Yeah, it's because he was casting spells on me. And there were druid spells, if I remember right. I have no room for this. Unless that's one I have already and I don't have it. There's a rabbit grizzly. Different. Huh. Not really sure what else I can do. I'm gonna send that necro a tell. He may just want to be soloing. Moo meal. Hello. Would you like to group with an 11 wizard? Oh, did I have the name wrong? No, what the heck? I'm spelling it just as I see it. It's telling me it's not a line. He or she. Okay, that's not working. But I'll throw it. I could always go to, like, Kern's Tower if I can somehow get down there, but that's not an easy thing to do. I need to port to the Dreadlands, and then someone would have to run me with... They don't have to, but it makes it easier. With Sao. I could so easily get killed. There's a lot of guys, mobs in that zone that can see through invisibility. Try to target that. Is that a... Yeah, it's a Willow-the-wisp. Well, somebody's fighting it. She's red to me. I don't even know what level she is. What is her name? Vela of whatever. I don't... She's 25, so obviously. Just like a little kid to her. Oh, there's another bandit over there. It's blue this time. Might be able to take it down. I'd prefer to be at 100%, just in case something unforeseen comes. What is that? It's that wandering spirit again. I don't know where it went. Where did you go? I don't see it. That's weird. I'd like to run over there. Some player's corpse over there, that's the brown bear. $85%. Almost enough to get out. Looking for my next targets. The grizzly again. The grizzly keeps spawning in the area. I don't mind fighting them. Pretty easy. Losing my lesser. I should just put that on now. Well, I'll be back in a second when I'm 100%. Hey, let's go find that bandit. Yeah, it doesn't really make for much of an interesting video if the only thing I can do is just doing this. But there's really nothing else I can do with this guy right now that I know of. I could make a run out to Blackborough, but I've done several videos of that already. I was hoping somebody would just... It's kind of a funny robe if you ask me. Mr. Banana. Hoping somebody would bring me in a group like the last video. But it's not the weekend where there's a lot of players on this. There's almost 900, there he is, almost 900 players. It's an easy kill. Kind of funny, a wizard melee. Oh, come on, hit. His armor is too strong. Can't get past it. So used to looting everything. There's another one. A blue one. I don't have... If I get fizzles or one is resisted, I'm screwed. So, no, I don't have a high enough reserve of mana. Not comfortable with that. Yeah, it's indifferent. Well, I'll be right back. Okay, so let's go grab that guy. Before he gets over there, he's almost there. Need to get a little bit closer. Okay. Oops. Damn it. This might be bad. I just want him to get away from there. I don't care if he comes up and hits me a few times. In case one of the bandits wanders by him. There's another one coming. Crap. And it's an even. I was gonna have to root her. Well, if root wouldn't be interrupted. Okay. Well, yeah, this is dangerous what I'm doing, but I want to get the XP. I could just run to the guard tower. I don't have to zone. One more. Run. I'll loot the guy. I just want enough mana. I feel dizzy. What's going on? I want enough mana. It's probably enough for at least 2 roots, maybe 3 if I'm lucky. Run to the guard tower. I have a good head start. So 60%. I know ZK is on. Click. At least he was. He's with Valdiath. Yeah, she's loose, and the guard tower's right there. So as long as they look at me, is it apprehensive? There's only 2, right? So yeah, they're both different guards. They both look at me apprehensively. Hopefully there's not a 3rd guard. And I've actually seen that. There'd be 2 guards that look at me with okay faction, and then there's a 3rd guard that's threatening. Hopefully it's not this tower. But there is one tower like that. Yeah, these guys are okay. Where is she? Oh, there's 2 Willow-wisps right when I have no mana. You know what? I could probably melee it. Oh! She picked up a friend. Let's get out of here. Of course, these guys are leaving at the time. Kill the bandits, please. There we go. I want that Willow-wisp. Where'd it go? Yeah, I don't have time. I have to make 3 videos after this. If I was gonna ask ZK, you when you watch this, if you want to group. I don't care what character it is. Just make a video. But I just don't have time. I have to make other videos, and I have to go pick up my son from daycare. See about throwing off a good firebolt on the Willow-wisp. I think Willow-wisp is like level 9, I think. Should be okay. This staff is good against blues. Yeah, I literally almost sent you a tell, ZK, saying you want a group, make a video out of it, but I really don't have time. That's my biggest problem right now, actually. Not enough mana. I got it. Like, it'd be great, like, but I'd have to spend, we'd have to get together, meet somewhere, and decide what we're gonna do before then, and but I just don't have time for it. This cat has a really long tail. Is that just me? I think it has a super long tail. 3rd guard pops out, threatening. Kills me with 1 hit. I don't know where it was that I saw that, but there is one around here. It may have been in North Canis Hills, or there's another guard tower between here and there. It may have been there. Just have to keep these things in mind. I mean, I'm used to that because I play Ixars a lot. You always have to worry about... Is this threatening? Let's go hide. So something doesn't come through the walls. Used to checking my faction wherever you go. Somebody left a comment saying... What was it? You can get... No, it wasn't a comment. I was talking to somebody in game. I'm so bad with names, guys, if it was you. These are the friends list that I have. But no, it's not any of those people. Oh, Athalar. I think it was Athalar, but it may have been somebody else. I get tells from a fair bit of people that in Lesser Feydark, you go kill the gnomes. There's one gnome that gives faction with something. Now, what the heck was it for? A lot of Ixars like going there. I don't know. Obviously, it can't be OT faction. I don't remember what faction it was for. I think I'm going to have to hand in, like, about 1,000 bone chips to get Terex, my Shadow Knight, Ixar Shadow Knight, get his faction up to ally with the Crusaders, which are the Shadow Knight guards, and the guild. But I think I need that for, is it Green Mist, the sword that I'm aiming for? Now, there's a little bit of a confusion in the game, like, sorry, about getting, not Green Mist, but the sword right before it. So you have to go, I think it's Nurga or Droga. You have to kill, sorry, you need keys, right, from some goblin. Obviously I can't pickpocket on a Shadow Knight. I'm pretty sure that if you can, there'll be no drop. I don't know, they may not be for a quest. They may allow you to get into an area that you need the quest for. I'd have to look it up. But it says that you have to kill, like the notes, the actual notes say you pickpocket or take the keys. But it's a level 61 goblin. Pen Keeper? Do I have that right? I have to look it up again, but my god, that's anything above 56 and above is really really deadly, or is it 55 mobs? They get all these special abilities. So, yeah, that might take a full group, or at least several, like 2 or 3 60s with me to bring down. I definitely cannot do that on my own. I don't think any 60 can take on a 61 on their own, period. Just as a general rule. But yeah, I'll need help with that. I know ZK has said that he would. I just think it's weird that, why would they... Yeah, I don't know. All part of the quest leading up to Green Mist, I guess. I only need 2 more swords. Sorry, 2 more quests to complete before Green Mist is finally given to me. That will be a good day. But I'm pretty sure I'd need to be almost 60 to do it. I've glossed over what you need for Green Mist. I think you need to go into like Shardock or something and kill like 2 or 3 librarians that are level 56 or whatever. Not something that's just easily done. Okay, mana. There's a spell I get that will give me more mana. I think it's about a third of your mana back, or a quarter. I forget what level you get it. I used to have that back in Classic. Very handy. Wizards just... Well, everyone needs unlimited mana, but Wizards kind of live and die by it, because that's all they have. Really. Root is their... Root, or that snare that they get at higher levels. I guess, and J-boots and the using AE spells. It's a common way that people use to get XP, soloing XP. That's a good idea. I mean, that's... That player conflict video, the guide I made, the very first guide, over a year back, that guy was doing that. J-boots, pulling the gnolls around Split Paw. Farmer shouts, "Run for your lives, a swarm is coming. Karana, save us from the curse of Bertoxxulous." What the hell is going on here? Is there some kind of event going on? Oh, where's the rabbit grizzly right there? I just have to get away from the guards first. So it said my eyes are itchy and then my eyes are blurry. And that, look at, it's green everywhere. That's not normal. Maybe there's like some kind of plague going on. Well, no one's responding. Oh, and rabid. Of all the grizzly bears, or at least some of them. I was here before for quite a few hours. I don't ever remember seeing rabid grizzly. I think some kind of event is going on. So somebody responded with saying yes after I wrote an event happening. Wish I knew more about what was going on. If anybody does, let me know after this video, because I checked the notes for the patch, but obviously they're not going to say events coming in the patch notes, so I don't know, you'd have to putrid bear hide. That's no trade. Save versus disease -10, charisma -3. Well, what the heck would I do with it? I don't know. Yeah, green and plagues, and isn't Bertoxxulous, whatever, the god of that stuff? Overall nastiness. I can't help but thinking of Warhammer Online with all the chaos gods with that. The city that you go to, the main evil city, is just full of just these nasty frickin' creatures all over the place. Different, like, there's different sections devoted to different chaos gods there, and I don't know that much about Warhammer lore with the fantasy game, not 40k. But I had people in my guild were total lore junkies, and they filled me in on everything if I ever needed to ask. That's typically not how I work, though. I mean, when it comes to Star Wars, I know my stuff inside and out. Same with, like, Game of Thrones, Dragon Age. Dragon Age especially, as far as I know, I've read everything. I have all the books, played every part of the game, except for finishing Dragon Age Inquisition, of course. That's still going to be a surprise for me. So still working on that. I assume that I'm probably about 80-90% done there. Be nice to finish another RPG. I find that I just do not have the time to do 3 at once anymore. That was when my wife was home on maternity leave. I don't have the time to do it now that, like, I'm daddy full-time. I was always full-time daddy. I mean, looking after the kids full-time. When she was here, I mean, I could work around her and say, okay, I just need a few hours to make a couple videos. But she's working a lot, and it just, if somebody is sick, or if I haven't got enough sleep, or if I have to be sick, oh man, the videos will be screwed for a week. I cannot seem to get ahead. The way I do if you guys will go and watch how I do my recent Let's Roleplay videos, I always make something at the very beginning, a video of either the previous, like I'll use the footage from the previous video, or something else that I just want to write about. I'll narrate it like the beginning of a movie, and I'll have music playing, atmospheric music to help with what I'm trying to get out, and just previous footage of something. And it takes a while. I mean, I have to write a few paragraphs thinking about what I'm writing, and then narrate it properly. There's very few times I'm able to get it all done in one go ahead. Usually I'll say something. I find that my words, if I'm just talking normally, it's fine, but when I try to say more complicated words, my tongue kind of gets stuck, and it doesn't come out right. So, what the heck? There's a player pulling a spider. Vindo. Oh, let's go see if we can't help. I should have rooted it. It's dead anyway. I don't have to use any more mana. I was just hoping to get the spider off of whatever. Vindo? Is that her name? Yeah. I thought it was a W. It's a 2 V's. Vindo. You look at this green. The sky is even kind of cool looking. Red sky. I actually have a picture that is about the same color from Christmas Day, 2007. Snow everywhere. This is up where my mom lived. It's higher elevation in the province, and it gets a fair bit of snow per year, but we don't get practically nothing down in Vancouver. And if it does snow, it usually doesn't last. So, yeah, the sky looked just like this it was like early Christmas morning. It's just beautiful. One of the neatest pictures I've ever taken. Certainly didn't have this green. I don't know if this is very healthy to be around my eyes. I can't see well. If this honestly was happening in real life, I'd be like, yeah, I'll come back another day. Not gonna hang out in this crap. Oh, man. Yeah, I would have picked up on it if it was this green before. Still gonna advertise. Wandering Spirit. Wish I could take it out. I doubt it would hurt my faction as a wizard with anything I care about. There's a grizzly bear over there. It's probably something. It's somebody said it's for. There's a bandit there. It's an even. It's that freaking half elf. I'll show you guys what it does. It's for a shaman quest, right? Okay. See, I'm kind of screwed. If I root it, he just stands there and nukes me. If I shoot him, he runs up. He may stop and nuke for a second, but he'll come up in melee. I think that's actually better. His nukes are nearly as powerful as mine. I'm just gonna nuke the crap out of him. He's trying to root me. He's gonna root me. The only thing that's really important is to get off my bolts. I don't want him to cast. I think that's even more deadly. He's trying to cast now. Yeah, he got me. One more hit. I probably should use my... Yeah, there we go. I'm rooted. The grizzly bear right there. Well, I'm just gonna sit. Oh, I didn't go back and get that bandit loot. That's not a big deal. A gold or two. And silver at most. That's weird sky. What time of day is it? 6 p.m. Yeah, it's 6. You only see this in morning time. It's probably cloth shirt, yeah. There's another Willow-the-wisp. My health is not as... My hit points aren't as high as I would like it to be, but... I'll try to nuke it. I've got 50%. I could probably get it down pretty good. And I think, as long as it's not resisted, my firebolts are more mana efficient than using Shock of Ice. That's why I tend to use it. But if I'm standing there getting hit, Shock of Ice is better because I can get interrupted. One more. And that's all I have. Ah, crap. The guards won't even fight it either. This is not good. Ah, this is not good. I can't even cast. Ah, I can't even run. If I die, I die. I can't cast Root to run. And my hit points are too low to run fast, so... Well, as long as a freaking bandit or a grizzly bear doesn't come around. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I knew that my hit points were too low to do this. I'm back. It seems like that event has gone away. I don't know what was going on with it, but there's a blue bandit right here. I was actually attacked right when I got to my corpse by a green bear, but it gave me experience. Brown bear. Several Willow-the-wisps in the area. Actually, on the way out here. Oh, right in front of her. Damn, she is tall. I come up to just above her butt. One of these guys, these brown bears. Well, that Willow-wisp fight did not go well. Just goes to show you I'm not a melee class. Let's hide. Different. Be right back when I have some mana. Okay, time for revenge. Why does he do that second arm animation? This could very well be the same one. There's, I think I've seen 3 actually in the area, not including that wandering spirit thing. See how easy it was, and it only cost me 50%. So, had the same thing happened before. Why can't I click on it? I should have lived through that. Well, it's also my health was not that great, but it barely touched me. It just goes to show you how random the game is. There's a grizzly bear, but the grizzly bear would, after fighting that other, the Willow-the-wisp, a little bit leery about doing that. Get some more mana. So yeah, this, I'll probably just kill 2 more things and call it. Obviously no one wants to group with me. Not that many people on the server. I could have gone to Blackburrow, but I'm a little tired of going in there. I really want to hit 12 so I can get my next spells. I'm at 62%. I'm holding on to all my spells here. Firestorm, obviously that's an AE. Resistant Skin. Does that take over for... I don't think so. I don't know what that is, actually. It is... I got the right one, right? Wizard 12, yeah. Don't know, maybe it's a secondary one. Spellbind, so I can bind myself where I want. Gaze, oh, that's helpful. Halo of Light, not really that helpful, especially for a Dark Elf. Council Magic. Yeah, it can be helpful. Not as much for me. Like, I would think, like, more PvP or with mobs that you're meleeing, right? So which, it could help in a group, but, like, take off damage shields, but not really so much me. I mean, I haven't been to endgame, so I don't know. Frost Spiral of Alcabor. That sounds like an AE. And Shock of Lightning. Well, that would replace the Shock of Ice. I think Shock of Ice is level 8, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, everything would be level 8. Firebolt is level 8 as well. I was thinking that this one was from my last one. So Firebolt will remain. I don't know if it... I mean, it obviously won't do as much damage as Shock of Lightning. Interesting. Probably just take Firebolt off. I mean, it might be still more efficient to cast. I don't know, mana-wise. Does it say how much mana it is? Well, Firebolt does 48 damage when it hits, so it costs 40 mana for that. And let's see. I don't know how much... Didn't I use it? Not in this window, this other one. Okay, yeah, it twice for 37, and uses 30 mana. I mean, 37 damage for 30 mana, 48 damage for 40 mana. It does. It's so minor, it's like 1 damage. Or efficiency-wise, is really... But the other thing it does, it has good range, so it's a good spell to use to hit them from far out, and then root them when they're running towards you. It's hard for me to judge just how far they are if they're within range of Firebolt. I guess I could kind of see if I'll be able to cast it. Wouldn't want another Willow-the-wisp. Is it Grizzly? Yep. Yeah, Firebolt, that's pretty good range from here. So they put in quivers now can add haste. Certain quivers can add haste to your bow. I know I have a quiver for Terex, but I don't think I'm not sure if it's the right one. And it takes up a slot on your pack. If you're using arrows a lot, like as a ranger might, then it could be worth it. Oh, this brown bear might attack. Nope. Chunk of meat, low quality bear skin. There was a medium earlier. Is this a grizzly? No. It's hard to tell the difference. Oh yeah, that is a grizzly. It just seems a bit bigger. So I'll wait for my mana to come back. Alt-tabbing. There's another rabid grizzly. Alt-tabbing out to read something on the Hearts of Iron 4 boards. While I wait... I've been on those boards since middle of 2003. I have almost 2,000 posts there. Someone just died swarming a swarming. Swarmling? What's a swarmling? Well, at 65%, I'm not sure what I was at before I die. Putrid bearskins. But I've got to go and make different videos, because I don't even have a video for Pillars of Eternity for today. But there's that werewolf I was talking about. So I can hide from it if I want to. I'm gonna go hang out at this tower here. These guys will be able to handle anything that comes my way. Alright guys, thanks for watching. It's been about an hour. And we'll see you next time. I'll see about getting into a group with Terex, or doing something more interesting with him. It's all really based upon the time that I have, because it's just very limited at times. Brown bear right there, get the hell out of the way. Thank you. So have a good one.